start this. Yes, I'm Mythili Guram. I'm Mythili Guram from USA. I have to thank Rashmi ji first, for initiating such a wonderful Swadhyaya series. It's helping all of us, knowing about so many great souls. So I'm going to talk about Nisargadatta Maharaj today. Let me share slides. Okay, my PPT. Let me. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Yeah, let me go to the slideshow. Hope you can see now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is about Nisargadatta Maharaj. This is his picture. His original name was Mauriti Shivarampanth Kambli. His mother's name Parvati Bhai, father's name Shivarampanth Kambli. He was born in a village near Bombay on April 17th, 1897. He was born on Hanuman Jayanti day, so his parents, named him as Maruti. That's his parents were very religious. They belonged to Vaishnava Sampradaya, like they pray to Lord Vitoba, Lord Vishnu, and they they actually he comes from a very humble background. And his father used to work as a domestic worker and also he used to do some farming. He lost his father when he was in his teenage, and he started some. He came to Bombay at that time. Now Mumbai, sorry, Mumbai at that time, and he started a BD shop. BD means it's a cigarette. It's a kind of cigarette, leaf rolled, rolled cigarette. He started a BD shop. He was very successful. Within no time, he started 7 more shops in Mumbai, and he got married, and he had 3 daughters and 1 son. And let us look at his spiritual sadhana, how it started, his spiritual life actually. Nisargadatta Maharaj's guru is Siddharameshwar Maharaj. Okay. And he met his guru in 1933. He was 36-year-old when he met his guru. He was the head of the Inchagiri Sampradaya. Inchagiri Sampradaya is a Dattatreya Sampradaya. It's a Navanadha Sampradaya, they say. For people who are not very familiar with Dattatreya Swami, he is a trinity of all 3, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. He is a guru, Adi Guru, they say. He's usually Guru Sampradaya. He came into this world in many avatars, like Guru avatars. Okay, those are these 9. That's the Sampradaya he belongs to. His actually guru. Okay, he was given initiation with a mantra, and also at the same time, along with mantra, he was given instructions on self-inquiry. He usually this self-inquiry instruction started with the Siddharameshwar Maharaj. In that sampradaya, it was only mantra, but his guru started these instructions on self-inquiry. He started to recite the mantra. The Maharaj started to recite the mantra immediately and also started to do self inquiry. I would like to share his own words, how he felt when he was given this mantra. He said, "My Guru ordered me to attend to the sense I am and to give attention to nothing else. I just obeyed. I did not follow any particular course of breathing or meditation or study of scriptures. Whatever happened, I would turn away my attention from it and remain with the sense I am. It may look too simple, even crude. My only reason for doing it was that my guru told me so. Yet it worked," he said. So he was very dedicated to the instructions he got from his guru. Um, Later, with this concentration on the feeling I am, he was also practicing meditation and also singing devotional bhajans. In his own words, again, he says, "Go back to that state of pure being where the I am is, still in its own purity, before it got contaminated with I am this or I am that. Your burden is of false self identifications. Abandon them all." It feels like he meant like chiseling out all the false identifications. If you want to bring out a real nice idol from a stone, the sculptor, what he does is chiseling out, right? That's what it is. Burden is to take away or abandon all false self identifications. He says, Guru also told him, "Trust me, I tell you, you are divine. Take it as the absolute truth. Your joy is divine. Your suffering is divine too. All come from God. Remember it always. You are God. Your will alone is done." So he simply followed his guru's instructions, okay, which was to focus the mind on pure being, I am. Okay, it seems he used to sit for hours together with his this sense of keep attention on the I am, complete attentiveness in his mind. And he said, "Peace and joy and deep, all embracing love became my natural state." He said that. And he also said, I like this, "In it all disappeared. Myself, my guru, the life I lived, the world around me. Only peace remained and unfathomable silence." Such a beautiful way, he says, that how he followed his guru's instructions, not only sitting alone, but even while he was doing his work too. He was maintaining a shop at that time for the livelihood to take care of the family. So his guru left his body in 1936. That is about 2.5 years after the initiation. He got the initiation. Then at that time, Maharaj left Mumbai and traveled across India for 8 months and returned to his family at that time. At that time, probably he was grief stricken. He he left home and traveled across. But while coming back, his state of mind changed. He was like feeling nothing was wrong anymore. That means that's the time he realized the self. That's what only when self realization you feel there is nothing wrong. Even Swami Chinmayananda, he always used to say, there is no chaos in cosmos, always goes in precision. We feel that this is wrong, that is wrong, because of from the space of our mind. He reached that state, nothing was wrong anymore. And revelation happened. He spent the rest of his life in Mumbai. He was maintaining only one shop at that time. He gave up all other shops just for the livelihood and his life in Mumbai. He suffered two personal losses in his 40s, death of his wife and daughter, and started to give initiations to others from 1951 onwards. He was 54-year-old at that time. He says he got some personal revelation from his guru to start giving for him instructions to start giving initiations to his to other people, because the time when guru passed away he was not realized. So guru didn't give him any instructions, didn't make him as the successor or anything at that time, because there was no, he was not yet realized at that time. He retired from his shop at the age of 69 years, but he continued to teach visitors and give discourses at least twice a day, morning and evening. And also, he used to do many bhajans and these things in between the discourses. And he, uh, you know, all his discourses are compiled into a book called I Am That. Okay, that's a very international fame he got from that book. So many people from West also used to come. He used to say in a funny manner, my house became a railway station platform. It is disturbing my quiet life. But he continues to give discourses, and mostly these are in question answer forms. So he left his body at the age of 84 in 1981 with throat cancer. He used his flat for this daily chanting, bhajans, meditation sessions, along with the discourses. Even though he was known for non-dual teachings of Atma Vichara, he offered a lot of other practices to devotion to Guru, God, Japa, and all these things. You know, his book, this is the place he was living, very, very humble, just running a shop. This is inside his, apartment where he used to meet people. So his teachings, let's look into that a little more detailedly. He used to say our real identity is birthless, deathless, infinite, eternal, absolute awareness, or Parabrahman, and its play of universal consciousness. We presume to be an individual, and originally and fundamentally, we're not an individual. We are intrinsically always that absolute only. But our ego will tempt us to feel that we are an individual, we are separate from this, right? The life force, prana, and mind are the operating instruments, he used to say. But the mind will tempt us to believe that it is you. But understand always that you are the timeless, spaceless witness. Even your mind tells, always try to focus on that timeless, spaceless witness within you, right? That's what is attentiveness, constant attentiveness to I am. In the book, in Consciousness and the Absolute, there Maharaj says, consciousness has a hierarchy, he says. It has 3 stages. Jivatma, Atma, the ultimate principle. Jivatma is the one who identifies himself within the body mind. One who thinks I am a body, a personality, an individual apart from the world. That is Jivatma. That's reflected consciousness, right? And Atman is only the beingness or the consciousness, the soul. This must be the soul and witness consciousness. The ultimate principle that knows this beingness cannot be termed at all. He didn't give any name for that. He says we cannot even give a term to that. In our Vedanta, it comes to the Paramatma, right? It's a Jivatma, this is Atma, this witness consciousness, this is Paramatma. And he says, he compares it like grandfather, father, and the grandson. I am the grandfather, he says, and I have a son, witness consciousness, which is there everywhere. And then my grandson is like Jivatma. It is kind of changing from one to other. So I am that's why we can take it like, um, in our Vedanta examples, they say ocean, water, waves. Wave is the Jivatma, which has different shapes, different sizes, different uh, appearances, and sees one wave sees different from the other. I am big, I am small, I am beautiful, I am not. That is Jivatma. And the ultimate principle is like an ocean, it's there all the time. From there, the waves are coming and waves are falling. And the Atman is that witness consciousness that is present in all everybody, all beings. That's the same way the water that is present in both waves and in the ocean too. That's the essence of that ocean. That is witness consciousness, which is present, which is also given in our Gita and everywhere, right? Ishvara sarvabhutanam hrideshejana tishtati. I'm there in every all beings as this witness consciousness. That's what he says, grandfather, son, and grandson. And Nisargadatta Maharaj gave mantra initiation to many disciples. He says one thing about the mantra. It is just more than a sound. Don't take it just like a sound. It was the absolute itself, which could be reverberated throughout life in all circumstances. It all depends on how you take that mantra, right? It consists of name of a deity and different things like Soham, Hamsa, or Namah Shivaya, whichever way. But he says it should not be disclosed to others. Otherwise, it loses its effectiveness, your own mantra. He taught Nisarga Yoga, that is translated as nature. Nisarga means nature. Okay. It's the being, nature of our being, right? I am, the consciousness. He says, why don't you inquire how real are this world and the person? It's a beautiful question. He says, have that viveka. It is given in Viveka Chudamani, Adi Shankaracharya says, these are the four qualifications to go for self-inquiry, anything. Viveka Vairagya, Shatka Sampatti, and Mumukshata. Viveka is first thing, to know what is permanent, what is impermanent. He says that you need to inquire how real this world and the person, then you know, yes, it's not going to be there with me forever. So it's not the real. Then you automatically focus on the other thing. Don't pretend to be what you are not. Don't refuse to be what you are. Beautiful thing. Okay. You are not the body and mind, and you are the soul. But we do the other way around. We try to be what we are not. We don't, you know, focus, we don't pay attention that much to the what we really are. So that's the Maya. That's what he wants us to focus on. He frequently spoke about the importance of having the inner conviction about one's true nature. He says all life arises from the non-dual source of self. You're not your body, but you are the consciousness, and it's the pure beingness. You, in the absence of your consciousness, the world will not be experienced. Hence, you are the consciousness. Remember what you have heard, whatever I told, you meditate on it. Meditation means you have to hold consciousness by its own self, giving attention to itself. And that is Ishvara, worship it. He says that knowledge of I am is God. It is Ishvara as well as Maya too. Maya is also God's power. He says, remember the fact I am not the body and get firmly established. That's the sign of a true seeker. It reminds me, whatever he says, so much reverberates what Ramana Bhagavan says. The same thing, attention to self all the time, and attention to that I am, right? So the 7 principles of Nisarga Yoga: non-identification and right understanding. That's one thing. and in non-identification with body, and understanding that you are the soul, and interest and earnestness towards what we understand. We should have sincerity to practice spontaneity and effortlessness, they say. That means being in soul space. We get that. Attentiveness to being, I am all the time, right action, going within to go beyond, and awareness of the self. These are the 7 principles of Nisarga Yoga. My takeaway points from Nisargadatta Maharaj's life history, and I was introduced to this book, I Am That, many years ago, I would say. It has such a profound information. You can't go more than a page or two in a day. You have to really contemplate on that to get into the deeper meaning of what he says. It takes a lot of time. It's a big book. Here, what I see is jnana path, path of knowledge, is not exclusive of bhakti or karma paths, path of devotion and path of karma, because devotion, mm, uh, you know, and selfless action. The reason is, it's not only him, many great people say that. Even Ramana Bhagavan, who is always on the same self, attention to self, he says Vedic chanting, that's to purify ourselves. And then he used to do Shiva Puran and everything. And even Adi Shankaracharya says the same thing. Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda says, you take all 3 paths. The reason is we are given body, mind, and intellect. The intellect is for jnana path. The mind, which deals with emotions, we can do with emotions towards God, or whichever way, towards your own soul, higher self. The emotions, we need to make use of that instead of going towards worldly things. And the body to use for selfless service, so that too with the feeling of uh, a non-doership. We know it's not, body and mind are inert. It's the consciousness which makes us do this. So all these paths, the bhakti karma paths, make us pure so that the knowledge will sink into us. I'm so happy because when I read the book, I Am That, I was thinking he was only in path of knowledge. But when I was researching his life to do this, then I knew, okay, he also did, mantra japa, everything. He promoted everything. But according to our temperaments, we go with one more than the other. I agree. Path of knowledge, kind of closer to our heart, we do more towards that. And a true renunciation does not need to give up any external life. That's another point. It is Maharaj, he was doing all his work and everything, and still able to do, and all his teachings are from his own experience. And to become enlightened, no formal knowledge or education is needed. And most important thing, constant attentiveness on self, not just during meditation. How long we can do meditation? 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, people who do that much, but not all, right? So all times, as much as possible, making it a practice, attentiveness on self is the most important sadhana for a spiritual seeker. And these are the books and publications. His thing, I Am That, Seeds of Consciousness, and all these are compilations. He never wrote any book or anything from his thing. If you need, we have all these information on these books. I think I Am That is the one of the really very known book in his thing. Sorry, it's not in a right way. This is the book, I Am That, Talks with Nisargadatta Maharaj. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me for this opportunity, wonderful opportunity to present this. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. Any your thoughts and any discussion, whatever like to share, please do that. Any questions, anything. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rashmi
Thank
ji. Thanks
you.
everyone who joined.
Thanks to Dr. Mythili. It was a wonderful presentation. Yeah, not many would know about Nisargadatta Maharaj. So it was really an eye-opener. Thank you so much. I didn't knew it is a combination of Bhakti. I knew it's like more of like Ramana Maharshi's teaching, that is
Right,
self-inquiry,
right.
but the combination is really new to me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, anyone would like to ask or add their comments, please. I
Sure.
think Lalita Lakshmi ji, you can add. I think she's following Nisarga
That's
Datta Maharaj
so
teachings.
nice to see Lalita Lakshmi ji. Or you follow Nisargadatta Maharaj's teachings. Thank you to be here. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mythili madam. It was a wonderful session. Uh, you told almost everything. You included everything, all his teachings, everything in this. Even if it is just a 25-minute session, you included everything, all points, all important points. Thank you so much. Yes, recently I have started following Nisargadatta Maharaj's teachings. His student Ramesh Balsekar, his student Gautam Sachdeva, all three.
Uh,
And
okay.
wonderful. I got lot of wisdom through their teachings. Actually, I am listening to Gautam Sachdeva's videos a lot. Through his videos, I am getting the teachings of Ramesh
Nisar-
Balsekar and Nisargadatta Maharaj and also Ramana Maharshi Sai Baba, all of them. So
yeah.
the teaching of all these masters are the same. It is
Right.
like just to witness everything. And as you said, Jivatma, Atma, and
Mm.
Paramatma. And finally, yes, we all say that I am that, but they say that yes, that God uh, is there in each and every being. So we are part of it, and the journey is like we have to become that. We have to reach that stage. Again, we have
Mhm,
to become Paramatma. The
mhm,
same thing
mhm.
is told in Peter Richelieu's book, The Soul's Journey. Same thing
Mhm.
is said there. So, all teachings of all these masters are the same, but
Right.
we are understanding it from different directions. And here I would like to say, once Pradeep sir said, no, many times in his teachings, I heard that, we have to reach to the stage of Nirguna. So
Right.
tamas, rajasic, and
Sattva.
sattvic. Yeah, then Shuddha Sattvic and Nirguna stage we
Yeah.
have to reach. Once I
Mhm.
asked him, sir, how to reach that stage? How can I reach that stage? How can I become Nirguni? He said, you don't make an effort. You will reach that stage once. You don't have to make effort. You just keep learning. This is what he said. And
Mhm.
he said that how to come out of the loop of karma. When we do good karmas, yes, it is like golden chain. When it is do bad karmas, it is like iron chain. So we have
Mhm.
to come out of not only iron chain, we have to come out of golden chain as
Gold.
well.
Right.
Yes. Then only we
Right.
become, we reach that stage. We reach the stage of Paramatma, right? So we have
Right.
to break the chain of both. It is said in the
Mhm.
Bhagavad Gita also.
Right. Bhagavad Gita, very well given this one, how to
Yes.
reach that. Mhm.
Yes, yes, right. So he said that yes, we have to understand and live the life that we are just an instrument in the hands of God. We are
Instrument.
not the
Exactly.
doer, right?
Right.
Same thing
Mhm.
here it is said, we are not the doer. That means we have to come out of the ego. Same thing
Mhm.
said by Nisargadatta Maharaj also. So
Right.
if I am the doer, if I think that I am, ego, like in the ego sense or
Eh,
in the,
mhm.
state of ego, like I
Mhm.
am the doer, if I'm thinking like that, then we are seeing ourselves uh,
Karma loop.
yes, yes, karma loop, and we cannot come out of that, right?
Right. Right.
Yes, it is like uh, what do we say? It is like everything is linked, right? So
Mhm.
everything is linked. So we have to come out of that doership. When we come out of
Mhm.
that doership, then we come out of that ego. Ego, coming out of
Right.
ego is coming out of doership. So
Right.
everything is, everything is happening through us. Same way, the other person is also not the doer. This is the
Right.
best thing I understood. Nobody told me till now that, okay, I got to learn that I'm not the doer. Okay, I'm not the doer. I'm just an instrument in the hands of God. So if we
Mhm.
think that, if we live the life like that, then uh,
Right.
we are free from everything, like all the karmas. But I learned one more thing, that just like me, the other person is also not the doer.
Right.
Then see, when we understand this point, then there is no room for feeling bad if somebody treats us in a wrong
Right.
way, or there is nothing like wrong thing happening, nothing that
Mhm.
something wrong has gone.
Mhm.
Everything happens according to nature's law.
Precision.
Yes,
Mhm.
precision, as you told, you have included this point. So everything
Mhm.
happens according to God's will.
Mhm.
God's will is not different from my will. So
Mhm.
when we are in alignment, everything happens gracefully. But when we are not in alignment, we get into the loop of
Loop.
karma,
Right.
because
Right.
we think that it's me doing, it's me who is doing, right? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
learned all these things through the teachings of Nisargadatta Maharaj,
Right.
through Gautam Sachdeva.
But
I would like to add one point here. Many people may not be knowing who is Gautam Sachdeva, but you all might be knowing the book Power of Now,
mm,
written by Eckhart Tolle. So
mhm.
that book is released from the publication of Gautam Sachdeva.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is the publisher of that book. So yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Tashmiji, Lalita
Thank you.
Rashmiji. I'm so happy you are here. And I
Thank
want to, what you mentioned, non-doership in Bhagavad Gita, it is very, very well given in fourth chapter. Akarman, karmanya karma pashyet, akarmani cha karmayaha. He gave the great people, wise people, they see non-doership in regular uh, things. Uh, Karmanya karmaya pashet. It's a very paradoxical kind of shloka in Bhagavad Gita. This describes that the real wise person sees non-doership in all the actions, that kind of
Yes.
thing. It's beautiful. What makes us get out of the loop of karma. Otherwise, you'll be with gold chains all the time, even good actions. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much for
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Dilip ji was trying to say something before. Anyone? Anybody? Jangal ji?
Yes. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. You have covered everything. And one clarity I have now, whatever Master said in his book is perfectly correct. Especially our culture. Suppose in this birth, I born in a family where they're an agriculture family. My parents don't know mantra, no, don't know all the ancient wisdoms taught by us, because they will say go to the temple, go to the Ganesha temple, put all these things, and that's all. Simple thing every day you do this. That's all. But that is also right. This is what I understand. We are connected through that practice. Therefore, every family that we come from, what the family members, suppose we come from Sanatana, what we call, it's also called Hindu, Hindu family. And every family introduces certain things to their family members. That is the root. Therefore, everything is correct. If I don't know anything, then I go into meditation practice. Or if I know only I can recite Om, or I can only recite Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayana, whatever I could, Om Shakti. Hmm. All those things are correct. Because it is their own evolution. It's nothing but I feel is an evolution. But ultimate reach out is different path also will lead to the same place, what Maharaj said. Everywhere, if you are so devoted, you are completely connected with the Paramatma consciousness, where we come from originally. That is the original place. We have landed up and we are trying to evolve, progress, finally reach out. That's what Pradeep Maharaj said. Whoever it may be, they will reach the final destination there. Whatever you
Through
are.
jnana.
Yeah.
Through jnana.
Yes.
Through knowledge only they reach the final
Jnana is
destination.
very important. That's what we are
Automatically
learning.
it comes
Yeah.
at the end automatically.
That's what we are learning. That is what, Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya gives that knowledge. This what session that you are conducting, give that knowledge which enlighten us. I have to
Right.
follow this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Jnana is very important. Jnana is a foundation for intellectual development. Unless we have intellectuality, we cannot be in the ignorance all the time, right? Not to come out of the ignorance, we are getting into the Jnana Yoga
Right.
or Swadhyaya, and we are clearing our ignorance, that cloud which we have already in our life. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a wonderful presentation. I think it has really brought out so many clarities, and ultimately we have to reach our destination when we don't know. It is like climbing a ladder.
It's
It is like step by step,
right.
little by little we'll do. But it's all the thing was said in the Raja Yoga by our great yogi. Patanjali Yogi was our foundation master. Then all other masters also, I know everyone added their own experience. Every master bring out own experiences. If you carefully reflect all the master presentation, everything is well connected. Huh? Some master was a professional doctor, and some master was a politically started their life. Some master like BD selling for livelihood.
Vedish.
See, see, every master has got their own blueprint when they are born on this planet Earth. For to lead their livelihood, he selected that particular whatever to lead our practical life.
Right.
Thank you so much, madam. It's a
Thank you. Thank you.
wonderful presentation. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
And Lalita Lakshmi ji, Michael James is also like that. Michael James, did you hear him? He's Ramana Bhagavan's. He talks about attentiveness to self all the time. Whatever he talks, maybe Lakshmi ji, she was nodding her head. He's also like that.
That is
There are
what
few.
Pradeep Master said, the art space. Whatever you say, you speak from your heart. That means art is the abode of the self.
Self and witness, just be in the witness space.
Yes.
Witness space, not having too many thoughts while even you're doing the
Correct.
regular things. That's what I feel like being I am means. How do you attend to I am when you are doing everything? Just being witness it, you do everything, but not being bombarded by thoughts, just being there, right? That's what it is.
Yes, I would like to add one more thing to what Shankar sir said. I really agree with whatever he said. Like whether it is Jnana Marga, Bhakti Marga, or Karma Marga, yes, reaching to that ultimate source, our Srishtikarta or Paramatma,
Right.
that is important. Yes, Jnana is important, but in Bhakti Marga, it is total surrender. Total
Right.
surrender. Ramana Maharshi once said that you have to come out of that jnana also. Even Shankaracharya said, yeah, I don't remember who is that person. One person, he went to Ramana Maharshi and he told that I have written this book, I have written this, I have done that. And but still something is missing. I'm not
That's not real
able to
jnana.
reach that state. Yes, that's not real
That's
jnana.
the
And
intellectual knowledge. We are talking about the wisdom, not jnana. Vijnana. Jnana
yes,
means intellectual knowledge. Vijnana
ah,
means wisdom. It's synced in. You understood. Practically, you live that jnana.
yes,
That jnana is important to reach the reality.
true. And
Not
it is already there within us, and we are finding it again when we listen. Yeah, when we listen, when we practice meditation, this is what Pradeep
Then
sir
only.
said, right? Like it is inside, and our soul knows everything. But when we
Mhm.
listen to our guru, when we listen to all masters, then
Mhm.
it is like remembering already what we know. So that
Right.
is the real jnana, right? Yeah. So
Real jnana, living that jnana is the,
ah,
they call it vijnana,
yes,
wisdom.
true, true, true.
That is important to reach that higher. That
Ah,
living is important, not just knowing the knowledge by reading the books. Even discussion helps us to go
yes,
to that level, right?
right.
Unless we experience, it's not. Yeah,
Yes, right,
yeah.
right. And it
All
comes
these
with
paths give
total surrender. This is what I felt. Total
yes,
surrender. Yeah, that
total
is
surrender.
very
Ramana Bhagavan
important.
says.
Yeah,
What is total surrender truly? What is total surrender means? Total surrender means total acceptance of life.
yes,
Whatever happens, I'm happy.
yes, right.
That's it. That's a total surrender.
Yes,
Thy will be done. Your will be
yes,
done. I'm,
true.
I'm not. That's the total surrender. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, right.
Thank you so much. We are
Thank you.
beautifully brought out. I am happy to see you with such a
Oh,
bright
me too.
face.
Me too.
You
After
are
so
hidden.
many.
You all this time. It's good that you did that because you have gone deep inside and you brought out a lot of clarity today also in this session. But see,
Thank
I remember I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the
you. Not
intellect.
intellect.
Hmm. I thought Nisargadatta Maharaj also said,
All
I am
these
not
great people.
myself. Huh.
Right.
Even the God, he said that is also, he said that divine. I am not the,
Right.
I am divine, but I am
Right.
totally the soul,
He
supreme
says
soul.
Right.
absolute,
Super.
right? He
Absolute.
uses
That
the
is
term
Absolute.
absolute.
Parabrahmam or Paramatma.
Right.
That to
Right.
come to that stage, that is what we called about detachment. These are all the practical life. Yeah.
Viveka Vairagya. Mhm.
There are practical life which every day, am I practicing this? That's what
Yeah.
we have. Vichara is nothing but asking
Right.
yourself, uh,
Right.
am I like that or I am
Questioning.
different? Questioning,
Mhm.
continuously questioning. Am I that? Am I that? Am I that? Am I that? I am not. I am not. I am not. Then
Right.
finally, we clearing all the clouds little by little and see the light. That is called
Right.
enlightenment, I think.
Enlightenment. Fit. The reactions, they say. Yeah. Haripriya ji is here, right?
Yeah,
Is she
yeah.
here?
Yeah.
The thing is, she was, she, we had another discussion in Jyotilashmi ji's platform about Jnana Yoga. I did at that time, Haripriya ji, you asked me, is awareness, consciousness are the same?
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
almost the same. That's how I feel. I answered that way, but I kind of researched, but Western side, Western people, they see consciousness in a different way. But in our Vedantic way, awareness, I wanted to express my feelings on that, that question, answer that question.
Yeah, please.
Awareness is like, it is Paramatma. Okay. Awareness is Paramatma. Consciousness is the way the Paramatma uh, comes out. Sat Chit Ananda. Paramatma is nothing but Sat Chit Ananda, right? We call it
Yeah.
Satchidananda. That means existence, pure existence. Chit means pure consciousness. And Ananda means pure bliss. These three. So it is the nature of awareness. Consciousness is the nature of awareness. Okay. Awareness can present as pure existence. Awareness can present as pure consciousness and pure bliss too. It's like what I felt like. If you take sun, sun is there. Um, Sunlight is his nature. You can't differentiate sun from sunlight, right? Sunlight is the
Yeah.
nature of the sun. The
Nature.
same
Yeah.
way consciousness is the nature of awareness. We
Oh,
can, right?
okay. Consciousness is the nature of awareness. Okay.
Awareness, right?
Oh, wonderful.
Awareness is Paramatma. Sat Chit Ananda. Chit is
Oh,
consciousness. In that way, I was
oh,
trying to say they both are all same kind of thing. I mean, I
Very
have the
nice.
opportunity to explain more today.
Yeah. Thank you
See,
so much for introspecting on that and giving me more information. Thank
thank
you
you,
so much.
thank you, thank you. So nice to see all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you
have to thank
so much.
Rashmi ji a lot. Yeah,
Thank you all for joining and having a wonderful brainstorming sessions, lot of insights, lot of clarity. Absolutely.
yeah,
And I think one of the quote I think Padmaji shared in our TOT group regarding digestion and assimilation, what you said, Vijnana, wisdom and intellect, until and unless it is digested, you don't get for the real growth or spiritualism. So it's a similar,
very right.
Torquum, I think
Eating.
Torquum's
Yes,
teachings. Yeah.
yes, yeah, I found that. Hello, Masters. Thank you so much, Mythili ji, for this
Thank you.
presentation. I think I missed the first 10 minutes probably, but I got the gist of everything, the way you summarized, and the post presentation discussion by Lalita Lakshmi ma'am was so insightful. And, thank you so much for mentioning about Gautam Sachdeva, because I don't know, somehow I saw a couple of his videos early on before I actually did the TOT, and I was finding it very abstract. I was feeling like, wow, this is, I almost thought that he was a disciple of J. Krishnamurti for some reason. Because the way he explains things, J. Krishnamurti also had the same similar kind of approach. In the sense, it's kind of it's for to me at that time before I jumped so deep into all the spiritual wisdom and knowledge through TOT. My experience was through meditation and anapanasati. So it was more like just being with the breath and trying to experience that emptiness and dropping the thoughts. And so I was still in that phase. So I was really overwhelmed with so much of the wisdom and the knowledge about all the higher truths. So as maybe that's the word, but yeah. But now that you mention, I'm feeling a little more intrigued to go back and listen to those lectures. Maybe I'll now understand them slightly more and, in a deeper way because of all the Swadhyaya, everything that we've done. My concepts are a little more clear. And this thing about, I am not the doer. I have been practicing one line that when I did the Swadhyaya about a man's eternal quest by Paramahamsa Yogananda. In that, he has given so many tips that we can follow in our daily life, small tips. And one of the tips was as soon as you wake up, the first thing remember and say to yourself, say to the universe or to God, however you call it, thou art the doer, thy will be done. Please guide my every thought, word, action, and deed through the day. So I have been religiously, I took those lines, and every morning, as soon as I get up, I say that. And I've actually added to it my own thing that I say that, please help me be in that oneness consciousness in the present moment and whatever, gratitude, self-love. That's what I want to practice throughout the day. And I feel like this has made my understanding deeper. And I really go through the day knowing that, yes, I am being guided. I'm being guided. And I am not the doer. And, there is a greater, uh, creator, father, mother, God, or whatever you call it, universe is doing it. So it's a wonderful, I felt like these two lines have really worked miracles in my journey so far. So thank you again to all the wisdom that has been shared, and definitely Mythili ma'am has dived quite deep into all these teachings, and it's really, I think, the next step for the meditator or the sadhak, right? To first start with meditation, but then understand all these concepts, and then understand that all the masters, they come back to the same teaching, and yeah, implementing what you have learned is like the key, at least one thing. And for me, that power of now and mindfulness that Pradeep sir
Right.
talked about to implement has completely changed my life. I mean, I feel so blessed that I was able to, uh, like Sir has really almost pushed us, saying mindfulness, mindfulness, mindfulness so much. And now I'm just living with so much ease that just being in the moment, drop the past, drop the future, just being in the moment and see all the wonderful miracles that have unraveled to the point that I feel I can sense my emotions. With every thought, I know what's the underlying emotion, how to immediately transmute that low frequency into a high frequency emotion. And it has become like it's almost automatic. The minute I embrace it, whatever the emotion, I don't resist. I embrace. Okay, there is some greed in this emotion. I just send love to it. Immediately, that thought just transmute by itself into a positive emotion. I don't have to do it, and I just watch that miracle and feel like yes, like little by little, I'm able to rise over all the Arishad Vargas or whatever those emotions are that we have to rise above, and that is the journey of life on earth. So yeah, wonderful to be with this beautiful soul family and learn each day. It's a new learning. Thank you, and so much gratitude to Rashmi for doing this. Through this Swadhyaya series, we are learning so much, Rashmi, about different masters and so many teachings we are able to bring into our life, and it just expand our I think it expands Vijnanamaya Kosha by doing these kind of adhyaya. So thank you. And thank you for listening to me for this long. Thank you so much, Master.
Thank you very
Mm,
much.
good. I think Dr. Haripriya had question regarding the cancer, why all masters have cancer. And Jungle Sir has wrote that maybe they planned their disease or taken the devotees' karma. And that's what anyone else would like to add onto this point. They can add.
Yeah, I think that's what I also heard that, it's partly because, yeah, maybe they have taken the karma also because
Karma.
they have come into this physical body, so they will have some 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 kind of karma in the physical body we endure. And also, I feel like it's personally, maybe it's a message how to be detached from the body and live in the self. Because if they wanted to, they can use their energy to heal themselves, definitely. But they showed that, just accept and just be in that self consciousness and self awareness, and maybe then you're so detached to what is
Right.
happening in your physical body. And
Mhm.
yeah, I feel like somehow, I mean, I'm not like saying that I have achieved that, but what I feel like through the journey that this body in which I am in this incarnation going through the health challenges for the almost few decades, every now and then, whenever I go through those ups and downs, I just witness and say, it's just an experience. I'm accepting, I'm not resisting. And, and now I feel like there is some transformation within, and I feel I am grateful. Even this experience, I'm truly, truly grateful. And I have tears rolling down saying, I'm so grateful. This is like this experience is enriching my soul in such a beautiful way. I am evolving. I am evolving. So uh, that has been my experience through the last 6 months, where kind of having this body is going through a few things. I am just being in that space and totally feeling like yes, I am just witnessing this body, I am wearing this body. So maybe to teach and inspire us to go through everything that we have to go through as part of our soul design with ease and without resistance. Maybe those masters lived, their life has to become, their example has to become our, a message has to become our life. That's what I feel. And so with that, I feel, okay, if they have gone through it, I can try to aspire to be that way. Yeah.
Thank you all for joining and adding your energies. A lot of insights from all the participants and speaker. Definitely thank you, Dr. Mythili, and all of you. See you all in the next Swadhyaya session. Thank you all. Take care. Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, masters.